The Carnation Hour was a radio series sponsored by Carnation Milk Company. It premiered in 1931 on the then regional NBC network. The format ran for 2 decades, until its final broadcast in 1951. The show gave platforms to entertainers like Buddy Clark and Dinah Shore, and was the earliest and most overtly branded form of entertainment I had ever seen. That was until this year, when the Barbie movie transformed the real world into a pink fever dream. Although 70 years apart, these 2 references point to Hollywood's long-standing relationship with branded entertainment. Here's what we can learn from this rich history. The roots of branded entertainment. The concept dates back to the 1950s, an era of broadcasting, when radio and television programs were controlled by their sponsors and branded with company names. Shows like the Colgate Comedy Hour, Hallmark Hall of Fame, and Westinghouse Studio One were simply part of the television genre. Out of these shows came stories and characters that were not so secretly brand-fueled. For instance, Columbo first appeared on television in a 1960 episode of the branded anthology series The Chevy Mystery Show. The term soap opera originated from the fact that serialized dramas were sponsored by soap manufacturers like Procter & Gamble to promote products to a mostly female, daytime audience. Today, the relationship between advertisers and studios looks very different. For so long we operated under the long-standing cultural agreement "Give me friends, okay, I'll watch your Gap commercial," until streaming came along. As a result of this shift, you have an entirely new audience who isn't willing to watch commercials. This is problematic because recently, streaming platforms have built ad-supported networks to increase revenue and reach subscribers willing to trade their time for a lower monthly fee. Netflix Q3 earnings report recently revealed its ad tier continues ad users, with membership up almost 70% quarter-over-quarter. The majority of Peacock and Hulu signups are ad-supported, and even though their overall subs fell since launching ads late last year, 40% of Disney Plus new accounts have signed up for ads. With Amazon Prime Video set to kick off its ad-supported offering next year, we are now staring down the barrel of more ads at scale, something network television hasn't been able to offer advertisers outside of sports in a very long time. When you consider these 2 trends together, a commercial-averse Gen Z audience and an uptick in ad-supported streaming offerings, it begs the question, who is going to watch all of these commercials that streamers are creating space for? We imagine that Gen Z is going to take a lot of bathroom breaks just to reap the benefits of a lower subscription fee, which means a lot of ads will go unwatched. The opportunity to change that is now, said Superbloom House co-founder and CEO Brian E. McCarthy. 100-foot wave were powered by a brand like Corona that has aligned with surf culture for decades. HBO would have had both a marketing partner and a passionate audience of beer drinkers, who make up 46% of the U.S. population. We have to imagine this is valuable to a streamer when they are working with decreasing marketing budgets and an abundance of content choices. A brand like Corona could really help a series break through the noise. So how do we get more brands to see themselves as studios and get them excited about the ROI of making their own entertainment, with the audience already see them that way? I think of Stanley Tucci's character's quote in Devil Wears Prada: "What they created was greater than art because you live your life in it." The same can be said for the brands we use and love, because we have memories attached to them. Let's take those emotional touch points across sports, music, culture, food, fashion, comedy and social interest, and build entertaining stories that can become not a replacement, but a more resonant alternative to commercials. Adam Milano.